My name is Whitney, and I am the little sister of Gaby and Ndaba. My sister went missing on the 26th of May 2023, and she was found dead under a bridge on the 1st of June 2023. In my last video, I was giving you the first half of the encounters we've had with the police since the 26th of May, up until the point in December 2025 when we went to IPID. IPID then took us to the Provincial Commissioner, Major General Khumalo. We were basically told that we would have to wait until the next year to get any feedback from them on what would happen after we approached them. Then, 24 February 2026, we get an email from the CGE, who's helped us complain to the complaint services of the SAPS, and she shares a response with us from, now listen to this, the Office of the Provincial Head of Family Violence, Child Protection and Sexual Offences. Now, I don't know where this department enters this chat, but we get a response from them regarding our complaint. Now, remember, I told you in September 2025, we got a response about our complaint, but it turns out they were only responding to one of the complaints that we made through Action Society. So now this is the response that comes from the complaint made through the CGE, which is for the same thing, negligence. This letter states completely fabricated information plus incorrect info, including case numbers and Gaby's names that was spelt wrong. And then there's other issues in there that include lies, literal lies about the conduct of the police, of the investigating officer and the Dawn Park police station at large. We respond to them on the 3rd of March 2026 with a detailed 11-page letter versus their 2.5-page letter of lies. Okay. I sent this to the CGE and 3 SAPS officials that were CC'd in the email that we got initially. In response to their letter to us, right? Like, you said something, now I respond to you. They've never responded to us since then. And then all of a sudden we get a call about a new complaint being made on our behalf. Not that we asked for that. And they kept trying to pin it on the new IO, that we're complaining about the new IO, when it's like, yes, the new IO has problems, like she's problematic on her own, but it's still like mimics the behavior that we've been receiving from the police since the beginning. So really our main issue here is actually, can you just fucking investigate? We want answers. We need justice for Gaby. We will deal with the incompetence or the lies or the sabotage or all the other bullshit corruption that's happening with the police after we sort this out. But now they're putting us in a position where we're forced to hold the police accountable for their negligence before anything is done about Gaby's case, which is just so cruel. Like, that's so fucked up. So fucked up. On the same day that we submit this response letter to the provincial head about their lies, we are also asked by our IO to come for a meeting on the 4th of March at the district office. This is instruction from General Khumalo's office to go to district office and sort out the case from that level. So we go to the district office on the 4th of March. I did thoroughly record that or document that thing, and I went in depth about what happened. I spoke about everything that we were promised from that meeting, and the video is on my page. Then, at that meeting, the IO is instructed to communicate regularly with the family and to submit a Section 205 to the courts so that we can get location data. The Section 205 does eventually get submitted, but no follow-ups are made with us unless we ask. So we don't know when, I think only one phone call was made to us to tell us that the Section 205 was submitted and that something is being done about Gaby's phone. That's one call since the 4th of March from the IO. I digress. On the 8th of April, Wednesday, this week, 2026, the service provider says that the Section 205 report is ready to be collected by the IO. Now, we've been consistently checking up with the service provider and with the IO. Is it ready yet? Is it ready yet? When we found out from the service provider, we immediately told the IO and we asked her, where do we go from here? She ignores us. I mentioned that in my other videos, how we heard her speak without realizing that she answered the phone, basically just like express how irritated she is that my mother has the nerve to call her about anything. So we send her a text message, she doesn't respond to that. Then we call her superior from the district office, who's supposed to be, guiding the investigation and instructing the IO on what to do. We ask him, the report is out, what's going to happen from here? Then he tells us his long stories and just basically demeans us. Every time we open our mouths to speak or ask a question, it's like we're not allowed to. It's like we're irritating them. It's like we're bothering them. And I don't know where else we're supposed to go. I really don't. I don't know. Then he says he's going to call us on Friday, 10 April. That was yesterday. They didn't call us. Then we phoned him at around 20 to 4 in the afternoon because we figured maybe he's had a busy day, but we don't want him to forget about us. So we'll call just before end of day, right? Still being considerate of this man's time. Cool. He answers the phone and then he says he's going to phone us back. Just, gets us off the phone quickly and says, we'll call you back. Today is Saturday, the 11th of April. We have not received any word from the captain at the district office. He did not call us. And so now I guess we just have to sit and wait. And if we have the nerve to call him again, I'm sure we will get an attitude, even though we have been waiting for this report since Gaby was found dead, because they didn't do the tracing. I don't know if you know this, but when somebody is missing, they can do something called pinpoint, or they can get something called a pinpoint location. And they use this certain technology. I'm not exactly sure what the name is now, but they connect to all these service provider towers, and they will literally they'll bounce all the signals and drive through these areas where they're picking up the signal, and they'll keep going until it pinpoints. Like, it will literally pinpoint to somebody's house or to the park or to wherever the phone is. They had an opportunity to do that in the 6 days that Gaby was gone, and they didn't do it. Then we're pushing them for the Section 205 so that we can get some idea of where she was. That we've been pushing for since the 1st of June. Today is 11 April 2026, 3 years later almost, and we still don't have this report, despite us in the last month doing all this fucking work to push the people, or to push the police to do their work and to submit this report. They did it, and they got it done within 3 weeks, or within a month, let me say. This could have been done so long ago. It took just about a month to get this report. And now they're literally withholding it and not telling us what's going to happen, not telling us anything. Lying to us, telling us they're going to speak to us, and then they don't. So that's where we stand today, South Africa. That's where we stand with the justice system today. I'm not sure what to expect from here. I don't know what to say. I'm going to keep coming here every day. I was very tired and very overwhelmed, and there's just too much in the last week, and I wasn't making videos every day. And I felt that the whole time that I was gone, that I was not speaking, I could feel that I'm losing time to make an impact. Every day that I don't talk, it sits on me I don't even know, someone is sitting on me, dude. So please continue to engage these videos. Please keep sharing these videos any way you can. I don't know how you can help us at this point. There is a petition in my bio. It's an Action Society link. It's a petition link to call for justice for my sister. Currently, we have 1,170 signatures as of earlier this week. And that is something that can show this is how many people need justice for this woman. Can you please do something? So that's something you can do other than just sharing. And if you have people who know how to deal with the system, please connect me. I'm trying to read through all these messages and my inbox. Oh, okay. Sorry. To end this video, we're just going to take a couple of deep breaths as we do. We need this to ground. This is the only way I'm making it through these days, is by taking one conscious breath after the next. So, last one. Hold it. And exhale. I'll see you tomorrow.